I just want to make sure my microphone's on this time, because I definitely did not last time. Ooh. Jeez Louise, what's going on? There we go. Alright, so today I'm going to let you in a little bit on Class Dojo. So before I start going around it and everything, I already started a class, so I couldn't show you through the demo classes anymore. But just to kind of give you a overview of what it's about. So the Class Dojo is basically like an online behavior system, which is intended to create positive student behaviors in classroom culture. Students can earn dojo points based on their classroom conduct. Teachers can use this Class Dojo to keep parents up to date, on student progress and classroom happenings, like what's going on in class. It's completely free, which is awesome for teachers, parents, and students. So, like I said, the primary goal is to encourage positive student behavior, but can also provide a means for teachers and parents to communicate, which doesn't happen as much as it should, I think. So this is a great app to use for that. Super easy. You can use it on your computer, your iPad. You can also use it on your smartphone. So it's accessible through all those. So let's just kind of get started and show what's it about. So here you can create your students, add more students to this. Right now I have me and Dr. Hetty. Let's just say we have Bill in our squad as well. So we add him, Bill B. Add him in there. So that's how you create your students, and that's who's all in your class. You can separate your students into groups. So you can, table 1. Table 1. Then you can tap to add a student. So we'll just have Bill in that one. Create group. We have one group. There we go. Oops. And then here we have table 2. And then here you could add students as well. We'll give Dr. Hetty and Justin those. Create those. So you got table 1, table 2. And again, you can add more groups and all that stuff. So over here, we connect parents. So you connect your students' parents, and you connect them by either via email or phone number, which is awesome. This is how they could relate back to each other through this website. You can also connect your students as well. This is where you connect them, and they can either connect by using the scanning code, or you can use they just scan it on the Class Dojo and then they're in, or they can use text codes. So you click on a student, and once they're signed into the class, they use this to get into the actual class. Like so. Let's see, teachers, you can add co-teachers if you have someone helping you. Not sure who this is, but you could also search them by their name or email as well. So that could come in handy, especially if you're not there one day. They could easily step in and help out. Let's see, you can track attendance with your students. You can do it all at once or all separate. So if they're all absent for some reason, you can do that. If they're all late or if they left early, or you can mark them all present. Or you can do it individually. So we can say Bill B's absent, he's late, he left early today, or he's present. So you can track attendance like that. Oops. You can reset points. I haven't added any points yet. But if you click on someone, we're on the tables right now. Oops, let's just go to... Cancel that. There we go. If you click on groups and then out of groups, you can take it just to individual students. So if you just want to award one with 1 point, you can reward them a positive behavior. So we can say Justin's on task, and we give him that, and he gets a point. Or we say Dr. Hetty, he's being very persistent today. He's trying real hard. Or Bill, he's on task as well. Or you can even give him, he needs some work, so you can edit a skill. And give him a skill. And you can say, Justin was off task. You give it a point value, so we'll say is that -1. It's not letting me create it. But generally, you can add and create skills as well. Oh, there we go. You got to give it a little icon as well. He's off task, so you create that skill, and then you can add that to other people. So done with that. So Justin's adding that one. He needs some work. There we go. Now he's back to 0. You can add a note as well for why he's off task, stuff like that. You can reset points for everybody. So you can say select all, we're resetting, we're going to restart for the day. See who can get the most points. Edit students. So you can edit students' names if you need to be. So you can say, edit student. Say, you typed it in wrong earlier, it should have been Bill A. And you can save it then, and you saved. Edit skills. You can edit your skills, like I said earlier. You can do it whenever you give it to them, like that. Edit class information. So right now we're Justin's class. We're in 7th grade right now. But if you wanted to change it up, you could hit save. It'd save it for you. So you can sort your students by first name, last name, most points, least points, depending on what you're doing for the day, or just to keep it more organized. Ooh. There we are. Archive class. Oh, and then you can add a class here as well. Let's go back to... Oops. No, I guess I accidentally deleted my own. Okay, don't hit the archive class. That's going to get you out of there. I did not know that. So we got Justin's class over here. And again, we're in 7th grade. There we go. Hit next on that one. Oh, now we got to add students again. So when you first create your class, this is what it looks like. And add, and you know, Dr. Hetty. Add. Next. So I'm done adding all those. Got it. You can invite parents as well. All that good stuff. So there's that. So yeah, don't hit archive class. We'll move on to the toolkit now. So there's a timer for you. If you're doing an activity, but you just want to add, or just let them have a certain amount of time, you can do that here. You can add your own times. If you want to separate, or like you're doing questions and you want to just pick by random, you could just separate it like this. So pick again, and it picks them for you. Or you can separate them into groups as well. How many students per group? Two students. We only have 2 students, so just make one group. Or you can make your own like earlier. It doesn't work on the iPad, but on the computer there's a noise meter, and it just like connects to your microphone, and like if the class is being too loud, it'll like alert and be too loud and show you. You could create directions. So say our activity is assignment 1. Start now. Oops. Oh, I forgot to add them. Let's try that again. Assignment 1. And then you can add an item. So for the first one, you know, you can say write name. Add. The second one, you could say go get calculator. You could add that one as well. And then start now. And so then it has for the assignment 1, it gives you the directions on what you're supposed to be doing. Think, pair, share as well. So it has 3 on here as well, but think, pair, share is just where students, you're given a question or something, they think about it, and they get paired with the student, and then they share their ideas or thoughts. So you could create your own up here and start it now or save it for later, either way. Let's go back. Let's see, so today, if you pull this up, it'll show you like what the date is. You could share announcements or daily, whatever's going on for the day. So let's just say good morning to the class today. Start that now. And so when they get on, they'll see this, good morning. That's cool. Music, if you're doing an activity, but it's like nice and quiet, you can do this focus one, and it'll play some music for you. Or you could play the active one in case the activity is super crazy. Dun, dun, dun. That just makes it a little more fun, more people from remember. You can do stories as well, so you got your students on the right. You can invite parents, but you can click on here, type in what's happening for the day, like what we've been doing on in class and all that good stuff. Or you could also add a picture as well, so it'd have to ask for your camera, and you could take a picture of all that. Let's see. So messages, this is where like if you have your parents already invited or not, you can also invite the parents. But then you start a message with them if you have something to tell them about their student and all that stuff. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it as far as Class Dojo. So like I said, like use this to promote good student behaviors, but you can also use it to communicate with parents and like tell them about the assignments they're supposed to be doing, or you to play music and all that good stuff. So yeah, I think that is it for this. Whoops.